So we've talked about what different words mean, like what sum means addition or quotient means divide. So now I just want to work through a couple examples of translating verbal expressions to mathematical expressions. Okay, so and then we may even translate them back to a different verbal expression, right? So this says the product of a number and 3. So let's think about what that means. Product, right? Product means multiply, or we use a dot now, right? Or if it's a letter and a number, we don't even have to use anything. But so the product of a number and 3. So a number could be n, right? And then 3, n times 3. And how would we write this to make this proper for algebra uses, right? We would write 3n, and we don't need the multiplication symbol in between. We don't need, we want the 3 in the front. So that's what that could be like. What's a way we could say this, like you translate this 3 times n back to a verbal expression? I just said it, right? We could say 3 times n. So we translated verbal to mathematical, and now we translate mathematical back to verbal, or 3 times a number, right? Okay. So there's just an example, and let's look at a couple more. Let's see, yeah. So 4 subtracted from a number. So our keyword here is going to be from. Well, subtracted, what does subtracted mean? Subtraction, good. And then from a number. So first we have a number, right? A number. We can use n, we could use x, z, whatever we wanted, but from a number. So 4 subtracted from a number. So it's going to be in a number minus 4, right? So then what's another way we could say this? We could say the difference or, see, I don't know if I'm spelling this right, but the difference of n and 4, or the difference of a number and 4. And that would be a way to go back to a verbal expression, right? Okay, and let's do one more example together. The sum of twice a number and 7, okay? So the sum, what does sum mean? Sum means addition. And then what does twice mean? Multiplication. So twice a number, so 2 times n, and we know we don't need that multiplication symbol since we have a variable. So 2 times n, and then we want the sum of twice a number, right, and 7. So we have twice a number and 7, and we want the sum. So that's how we would write that. 2n plus 7. And then what's a way we could change this back to verbal? We could say 2 times n increased by 7, right? 2 times n increased by 7. And so we'll see there's a lot of ways normally for us to take mathematical expressions. There's a lot of different verbal expressions we can write for that. But if we're converting a verbal expression to a mathematical one, there's only going to be one right answer. But then there's going to be a lot of different ways that we could convert that to a verbal expression. So here's just 3 examples of converting mathematical expressions to verbal ones and verbal expressions to mathematical ones.